A refugee girl's dream to reunite with her family. The beginning. Fleeing Myanmar. Myanmar, a country torn apart by conflict, was no longer safe for its people. Houses were burned, innocent lives lost, and families shattered due to religious persecution. Amidst this chaos, Dada and Dadi, grandparents who feared for their family's future, fled to Malaysia with their young son, Hamid, who was only 10 years old. Life in Malaysia offered safety but little else. The family struggled as refugees, living without rights or recognition. Years passed, and Hamid grew into a hard-working young man. Eventually, he married Mimi, a woman who had also escaped the violence of Myanmar and sought refuge in Malaysia. Together, Hamid and Mimi started a family of 10. Alam, eldest son. Ray, second son. Fiona, third child and first daughter. Kiea, Zan, Mila, Shakila. Ahmed, an adopted son who was lovingly welcomed into the family. Life as a refugee. Despite their efforts, Hamid and Mimi's life as refugees was fraught with hardship. Decades passed, yet they remained without legal identity documents. Hamid, now 58, and Mimi, 48, worked tirelessly to provide for their children, but the challenges seemed endless. The children couldn't attend school, and the parents faced frequent discrimination and exploitation. Employers would often refuse to pay their wages after months of work, knowing they couldn't report the injustice as refugees. The family applied for resettlement to third countries like Europe or other safe nations where they could secure basic rights, but their applications went unanswered. Yet, amidst these struggles, they held on to hope for a brighter future. A miracle for Fiona. One day, the family's prayers were partially answered when Fiona, the third child, was approved to resettle in the United States. It was a moment of mixed emotions, joy for Fiona's chance at a new life, but sorrow as she had to leave her family behind in Malaysia. Fiona arrived in the USA with nothing but her determination. As a refugee with no identity, she faced immense challenges adapting to her new environment. Yet, she refused to give up. David's support and Fiona's journey. Early in her journey, Fiona was introduced to David, a compassionate and experienced case manager who worked closely with refugees. Recognizing Fiona's potential, David encouraged her to use her multilingual skills to become a translator, assisting others who faced language barriers. David's unwavering support became a source of strength for Fiona. He guided her through the resettlement process, helped her secure a stable place to live, and encouraged her to pursue training opportunities. With David's mentorship and Fiona's hard work, she began working as a translator and later as a social worker, assisting fellow refugees in navigating their challenges. Fiona's determination and skills didn't go unnoticed. She was soon hired for a permanent position. After years of dedication, Fiona achieved what once seemed impossible. She became a U.S. citizen. Holding her citizenship certificate, she felt immense gratitude to the United States for giving her the chance to rebuild her life. A mission to reunite her family. While Fiona had found a new life, her heart remained with her family in Malaysia. She made it her mission to reunite them, working tirelessly to save money and file the necessary paperwork to bring them to the United States. David continued to support Fiona's efforts, offering guidance and resources to help her navigate the complex immigration process. He reminded her to stay hopeful and persistent, even when the path seemed uncertain. Back in Malaysia, Hamid and Mimi, though weary from years of struggle, found renewed hope in Fiona's letters and calls. She assured them that she wouldn't rest until they were reunited. The story continues. Fiona's journey is far from over. While she has achieved so much, her ultimate dream is to see her entire family breathe freely in the United States, where they can live with dignity and opportunity. Her story is a testament to resilience, hope, and the power of determination. Fiona's unwavering love for her family and the support she received from people like David serve as a reminder that even in the darkest times, there is always a path toward the light. This story will only be complete when Fiona succeeds in reuniting with her family in the land of freedom. Until then, she continues her fight with courage and determination. Please like and subscribe my channel for more interesting content. Thank you.